Hello, everybody. Hello, Ava. How's my poppers doing? Yeah, sweet girl was waiting for the hello because hello means something to her. Hi. Are you ready to say hi to all of your friends? You say hi to all of your friends? Say hi. Speak. Speak. Good girl. She's got to have her blue buffalo. Speak. Speak. Oh, speak. Come on, you can do it. Speak. I got her riled up now. Stop. Speak. Speak. Good girl. We'll do one more. She's like, I'm still chewing, Mom. One of these days, I'm going to teach the cats to do something similar. Speak. Speak. That's a whisper. You got to speak loud and proud around here. Speak. Good girl. Hello, Nana Laura. Hello, Manuel. Hello, Buzzy Pug. Oh, baby girl. Baby girl. I love you. I love you, perfect pooch. Why don't you go lay down? Go lay down for now. Hello, Lisette Panette. Hey, leave that alone. I gotta go throw that in the garbage. You leave it alone. Go lay down. I am so blessed. Thank you, sweetie. Hello, Jerry Matthew Boyd. Hello, Linda Applegate. Yeah, I'm hoping for no problems. Maybe with me being so late at night, maybe all the bugs were worked out through the day. Like, I can hope. Hello, Charlie. Hello, Eileen Carlin. Oh, Mortimer Duke, thank you so much. I'll be riding that buffalo in no time. Oh, you meant treats, not renting an actual buffalo. Gotcha. Oh, hello, K-Jam Boom. Oh, we've already had that this week. A couple nights ago. Yep. Got booted right off. Went on my phone, on my 5G, and said goodnight. Ran the cases the next day. Yeah. Oh, so good to see you though, love. So, I have lots of fun for us tonight. Yep. Sure do. I'm sure you saw the thumbnail. The guy is just wow. Wow. Very animated, to say the nice way. Oh, look at that. You are so sweet. We love having you here. All right, guys. Let's get into this. It's a doozy. It's a fun one.
Walk all the way up to the table, please, so she can see you. They hear me.
All right, on the record in the state of Michigan versus Michaela Mezzo, 2200523SM. Are you Michaela Mezzo?
It's Michaela.
Michaela. Am I saying your last name right?
Mezzo. Yeah.
Mezzo. Ms. Mezzo, today you're here before the court for arraignment on a bench warrant. Back in April of 2022, Judge Simmons sentenced you to pay restitution in this case of $582. And the judgment of sentence said you needed to come set a payment plan within 48 hours of getting out of jail. And then
I never got out of jail.
Well, that was back in 2022.
I ended up having charges that were seated that I never got out of jail. So
you saying you haven't been out of jail since 2022?
Yeah, I just got out at like 24, I want to say.
Okay, so then you didn't come in to set up a payment arrangement. So that's,
so I figured it would be time served.
But you still have to pay restitution. Restitution is not waivable, dischargeable, nothing. You have to pay it.
I didn't know it was restitution. I thought it was like I had committed a destruction charge, and I figured when I did time in jail, actual prison, it would be time served.
No, restitution. No. So we have to collect the restitution from you.
Take time to do time served for what you did by working in the jail and everything according to I did in jail to pay stuff off. So I didn't know I had to pay it.
Okay. And I just need to set a payment plan on the restitution because we have to collect it.
Okay, since I technically already did the work to pay it off in prison when I was having a job, but all right, that's cool.
Okay, so we have to work on collecting restitution. So I need you to come over here and set up a payment arrangement on the restitution, okay?
That's fine.
Okay, so we're right next door to the jail where you are right now. So if you come out of there, you just come over to the court, come up and set up your collections arrangement. You don't have to have any money on you to start setting up a payment plan, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
And numbers is going to be on just giving me a pronunciation, trying to get the pronunciation of words out. Not trying to sit straight.
I just need to get you to set up some kind of arrangement, whatever you think you can afford. So come on over here and set that up, okay?
All righty.
All right. Now, if we have to send you a letter or anything right now about this case, what address should we use for you?
I guess 500 South Pine.
All right, next matters for Michael Lewis, 5A07-15764. Hello, Mr. Lewis. All right, you're here. You received a ticket for having improper color reflection lamps on your vehicle. Can you hear me, Mr. Lewis?
Sorry, you're turning the quiet.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, you're cutting up.
Do you have a way to get to some place with better service?
Yeah, I was fixing it. It's turning off the Wi-Fi. Can you hear me?
I can now. Is that better?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay. So on this case, you received a ticket for improper lamps on the vehicle. Looks like there was some underlighting on your car.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And you asked to mitigate. So what information did you want me to know?
Well, so here's picture of me going down the street. The officer already had a car pulled over as I drove by him with his lights on. The car, or excuse me, as I was getting ready to drive by him, the car pulled in front of me, and then the cop pulled behind me and pulled me over still with his lights on. So at first I didn't even know I was getting pulled over. Okay. For two, I was just pulled over, I think it was like 3 days ago, and this cop didn't say anything to me about these lights. So I'm wondering if this is an officer's discretion, because like this cop here, like you said before, he's seen me before for a different reason, try to blame it on this reason. And I told him it wasn't this reason. It was for LED light board that I had in my back window for a business that I own. And he was persisting on telling me that it was for that reason, and I'm telling him it wasn't. But yeah, so I have underglow lights on my car, and I've been driving with them for quite some time. I was just even pulled over a couple of days ago, and I wasn't ticketed by a highway state patrol, and I have it on video. I can prove it. So I just don't understand, like, is this an actual RCW, or like what's going on? I don't know. I'm confused.
Well, there's a whole slew of RCWs that are there that deal with lighting. And this looks like, from the officer's narrative, that your car is lighting up like hot pink on the roadway while you're driving.
Under the car.
Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of rules that deal with what kind of lights you can have on your car, you know.
Right. So that's why I'm asking, is this an actual RCW? Like, is the RCW that he wrote me for, what is that RCW for? What does it actually state that it's for?
Are you contesting this? You asked to mitigate, so I'm trying to figure out.
But I'm not contesting. I'm asking. So, like, I'm wanting clear understanding, Your Honor, is all I'm trying to figure out, because I don't get it. Like, why one officer can give you a ticket for it and another officer doesn't? Is it like an officer's discretion kind of
Well,
ticket?
I'm sure they have discretion that they can give you warnings for things. I don't know. This ticket was issued at 11 p.m., so it was night. It was probably lit up. I don't know. I'm not even quite sure until I pull up this ticket itself to see who your arresting officer was. It looks like you have a lot of recent driving violations. I mean, this is definitely an aftermarket edition that you put on your car.
Yes, it is.
So why are you driving around with the undercarriage lit up on the roadway?
Well, because I didn't think it was an issue, ma'am. I mean, it looks cool.
Well, but
some people do things
it's
for look.
distracting. It's distracting to have additional lights. You know, we have certain lights for certain reasons that we all get accustomed to seeing on the roadway. You know, we have our brake lights.
But then that goes back to what you're saying. It goes back to discretion, though, because I talked to an officer, though, and he says, "Oh, you can have lights underneath your car as long as they're not red or blue." So,
well,
like, there you go. See, like, we can go back and forth. That's why I'm asking about the RCW.
No, you actually cannot drive down the road with any color you want lighting up your undercarriage. Those are meant for show displays or, you know, in a parking lot with your buddies. They are not intended or allowed to be mobile because they're a distraction to other drivers and can cause serious accidents.
Because that will just defer everything. You know what I mean? It will tell me flat ground of what it is. Because I got one officer that tells me, "Hey, you can have colored lights on your car. You just can't have blue or red, and they definitely can't be flashing." And then I have another officer that tells me, "Hey, you can't have pink lights under your car. Here's a ticket."
Well, you can look at 4637, and it will give you everything you need to know about all the different types of lights that can be mounted on your vehicle.
Uh-huh.
And I will say that most of these lights are not anticipating you having undercarriage lights on the roadway. So this is something special that you've added to your vehicle.
Right.
That
gray
is
area.
out.
Therefore, how could I get a ticket for a gray area?
Well, what is your justification for having these extra lights? There's all these rules that tell you exactly where you
they
can
help
the light.
they help visibly for other people to see my car. That's why. And I think that obviously he's seen me very well, and he's saying that it's a problem.
Well, your explanation.
Like I said, another officer said it's fine as long as it's not red or blue and they're not flashing.
Well,
and this officer's telling me I'm getting a ticket for it.
Well, this is a mitigation, is an admission that it happened. And so I'm listening to your explanation. And I hear you saying a couple of different things. So I don't know that you're doing this. You say it looks cool and that other people.
I know I had it happen, but I just don't feel that it's a ticket. That's what I'm saying. I don't feel that this is a ticket at all. I don't feel that the RCW that he quoted me for is correct. And just like how you said, there's a gray area in there, and this should be completely dropped because of the fact that, you know, like the gray area. I did it for lighting purposes for other people to see me, and he's saying that I did something illegal. And I've had an officer tell me that.
Well, it's not a crime. We're talking about an infraction, right? It's an equipment violation.
Right. And so one officer tells me that I can have them as long as they're exqualified from these two colors, and then I get a ticket by another officer.
Well, you're trying to say that you are relying upon some other officer's representation. That's kind of risky.
I have video proof on these incidences that I'm referring you to, Your Honor. I can pull them up, send them to you, email if you like. Like, I have the proof.
I think that you need to make sure that you're in compliance with the law, not just that officer maybe chose not to.
That's why I'm talking. That's why I'm talking to the judge about it, because the judge knows the law and wants to uphold the law, make sure.
A judge that can't give you legal advice.
It's correct. And I'm saying that, well, if I have one officer telling me that it's okay and then another officer that gives me a ticket for it, who's right? Because they're both. So I'm over here.
Did you look at the statute? Did you look up that statute?
I have not.
Don't you think that would be an appropriate thing to do if you don't think it applies to you?
Yeah.
So RCW 4637-100 deals, it says color of clearance lamps, side marker lamps, backup lamps, and reflectors.
Okay, hold on. Let me write this down.
And so
thank you. Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm just.
That's what's on your ticket. Is that
because like when you got like, it's like the mom and dad thing, you know what I mean? Mom says it's okay, but dad says it's not. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to get in trouble. You know what I mean?
You're going to have to show some judgment. And it sounds like you know, and you're hearing that this is not lawful, but you're going to hang your hat on what one person told you. So I would be very cautious. I would look at this, and I do find that this statute is dealing with front clearance lamps, and it tells you where you can mount lamps on the vehicle, which is on the front or on the near side, rear clearance lamps, where you can mark them. All lighting devices and reflectors mounted on the rear shall display or reflect a red color. So you have your brake lights. Except the stop lamp or other signal device, which may be red, amber, or yellow. And then it has some provisions for cars that are over 40 years old.
What was the number I'm looking up again?
It's the one on your ticket.
I know I don't have the ticket handy. I'm sorry. It was a couple months ago.
4637-100.
4637-100. Thank you, Your Honor.
And then it also says that you can have a tail light contain blue or purple, but not more than 1 inch in diameter. These are all very specific. This is because we grow accustomed to seeing certain things when we're on the roadway.
Right. All right.
and a white light will be on the license plate.
I will definitely look into that, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, so sir, I am going to dismiss this as a warning, but I will tell you that you should take action to have those disabled while you're on the road, or you are running the risk of being pulled over again and cited.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
So you've added something to your vehicle that was not meant to be there. And so I will give you a warning today that you need to be responsible.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Anthony Bryson. On the record in state of Michigan versus Anthony Bryson, 2503117 FY.
Nicholas Mitchell, appearing on behalf of Mr. Bryson, under Michigan Court Rule 8.120.
You are Anthony Bryson?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Bryson, I actually have two matters, but I think they're both pertaining to the same alleged conduct. Firstly, I have a felony complaint here to arraign you on. Mr. Bryson, this complaint alleges that count one on or about October 14, 2025 at 491 Bell Chase Boulevard in the city of Lansing, that you did engage in a willful course of conduct involving repeated or continuous harassment of Sierra Simone Thomas. The conduct being such that would cause a reasonable person to feel frightened, intimidated, harassed, said conduct actually causing Sierra Simone Thomas to feel frightened, intimidated, and harassed. And at least one of the actions constituting the offense is in violation of a condition of pretrial release. That is a felony punishable with 5 years and or $10,000. Probation for any term of years not less than 5. That's known as aggravated stalking. Do you understand the charge and the possible penalty?
Yes, ma'am.
You have the right to have an attorney in this matter. If you can't afford one, we'll see if the public defender will represent you. You have the right to a trial that could be by jury. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say orally or in writing will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present with you during any questioning by law enforcement. Do you understand these rights so far?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you requesting a public defender?
Yes, ma'am.
Since it is a felony charge, you do have the right to have a preliminary exam. It's a hearing where the government must bring some evidence to demonstrate probable cause to believe that the felony occurred and probable cause to believe that you committed the felony. Before you go to preliminary exam, you have a probable cause conference, a day where you, your lawyer, and the prosecutor make sure you have all the evidence and information you need to be ready for preliminary exam. Probable cause conference will be October 24 at 9 a.m. with Judge Simmons. Preliminary exam will be October 30 at 9:30, also with Judge Simmons. That first date may be done by video conferencing like we were trying to do today. If you don't know how, don't want to, don't have a device, you'll need to come in person. And the second date, October 31st, is definitely in person because evidence and testimony may be presented at that time.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you on probation, parole, or bond in any court?
I'm on bond.
Who's your judge for your bond?
Judge Aquilina.
Is it just one case?
Yes, it's a trial.
I don't know, but Judge Aquilina, that sounds like some kind of dark superhero that belongs in Marvel or DC. Yeah. I've never seen her before, but I kind of wish I have.
Trial.
For bond consideration, I have received a couple of things here. Didn't even see the pretrial services report before we started, but let's see here. Says that you have a pending charge involving the same complainant, that you work at McDonald's. You had your address on South Washington, a completely different address than what you and I just discussed.
Yeah, I bounce between homes. That's my aunt's, and well, both of them are my aunt's homes.
Says you gave the address on Beaujardin is your brother's address where you had been staying. Then you gave the address on South Washington with your aunt as an address that you could go to. You did not give the South Cedar address at all.
Yeah, I did not give that one to you guys. It was just random on my paper.
Yeah, but just now you told me that would be your address. You see the problem? What's the truth?
The truth is, 3200 South Washington is my aunt's apartment where I've been sleeping out on the couch. And then the other one is my dad's girlfriend's house where I've been sleeping at. 19, I don't know where you got that from. I didn't give you guys that. The 2800 Beaujardin is where I got it.
And then when I said, see, but that's my point. I said, is this a good address? And you say, yes. What are the numbers? Yes, it is. And then now you're telling me, I don't even know where you got that address from. Mr. Price.
No, that's
Try again. What address should I put for you?
3200 South Washington, ma'am. Sorry about that.
What, is there an apartment number?
Yes, ma'am. It's 512
What's the zip there?
48910.
Let's see, the report says you have the pending charges in front of Judge Aquilina. It says there's no court date scheduled right now, but it's assault GBH, DV second, interfering with electronic communication. Says you have a prior assault domestic conviction. Also mentions a PPO, a GPS tether. Says you're compliant with pretrial services. Says you were out on a bond at the time, so you're not eligible for a PR bond. Then I have something from the prosecutor's office. This says, they want me to consider for protection of the public that you have other pending criminal charges, a history of violent behavior towards the victim, a history of threatening and or harassing behavior towards victim or witnesses, and this involves your intimate partner. The people respectfully request 50,000 cash surety. 2 other violation reports. They give the numbers. It says defendant admitted having contact with the victim since the PA-53 has been in place. Wrote down his address at booking as the last known address of the victim. Victim is pregnant with defendant's child. Defendant's on tether. He is clearly not going to stop trying to contact the victim after being given an opportunity to behave and be out in society. He has demonstrated he ignores court orders. And then it says they want you to have no contact with Ms. Thomas, no direct contact, no indirect contact, no assaultive behavior, no firearms or dangerous weapons. All right, so that's everything they gave me. Then I have the criminal history. Shows a domestic violence conviction from 2024 with 18 months probation, which would still potentially be ongoing at this time. I'm not sure. Out of East Lansing, did you finish that?
They revoked it due to.
Yeah, it's revoked. Okay, and then the thing that's pending in front of Judge Aquilina, which I already mentioned, that's everything. Anything else for bond consideration today?
Yes, Your Honor, we would respectfully request that this court grant a low 10% bond. Mr. Friesen is working at McDonald's. He has another job interview on Thursday for a second job. He's lived in Lansing his whole entire life. He's never failed to appear for court. And this all demonstrates that he is not a flight risk. Thank you.
I have to rein you on the bond violation as well in just a moment. So just so that we're all on the same page, that's something I have to consider as well, is that fact that there's a bond violation that I have to address. So bond is oftentimes just kind of a thing about trust. Do I trust that you're going to follow court orders? Do we trust that the community will be safe in the meantime? Based on the allegation that this occurred while already on a bond prohibiting contact with Ms. Thomas and the prosecutor's assertion that there's been other bond violations, I find that there are serious concerns about whether you'll follow court orders. Bond is set at $30,000 cash surety, subject to the following conditions. You must appear for all your court dates. I gave you 2, October 24, October 31. Do not leave the state without permission of the court. Do not commit crimes while released. Notify the court in writing if you change your address or phone number. Report to pretrial services the first business day of release. Do not use alcohol or illegal controlled substances. Do not possess or purchase a firearm or dangerous weapon. Do not engage in harassing, intimidating, stalking, or threatening behaviors. Do not assault, harass, intimidate, beat, molest, wound, or threaten Sierra Thomas. Do not have direct or indirect contact with Sierra Thomas. Do not to be within 2,000 feet of where she lives, works, or goes to school. You are to wear a GPS tether with victim notification if possible that will notify law enforcement and Ms. Thomas if you enter within that zone. As you must realize by now, if you violate this order, you can be arrested without a warrant. Your bond can be revoked. You can be in contempt of court, for which you face up to 93 days in jail and or $7,500 in fines consecutive to that which you already face. The order is about you. It's not about her. If she's texting you or calling you, she's allowed to do that. If you text her back or take that call, you go to jail. She does not have authority to give you permission to violate the order because it's the court's order. So if she invites you to meet up with her and you go, you still go to jail. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Also understand that order applies even while you're in jail. So if you're in jail and you're making calls to where the prosecutor is listening to your calls, they can use your calls against you. They can use your calls to add additional criminal charges. Don't make this worse. All right, in addition, I'm supposed to arraign you on State of Michigan versus Anthony Bryson 25003081 FH. And in this case, it is alleged you violated conditions of bond. It says there is reasonable cause to believe on October 14 at 2:21 that Mr. Bryson was attempting to contact the apartment complex Ms. Thomas had lived at to get information about her whereabouts. And Mr. Bryson had contacted her over the telephone. If that's true, as I said, you could be in contempt of court because there is a previously existing court order of no contact. So many things related to the Judge Ecolina case. Here it is. As of April 14, 2024, you were ordered to have no contact with Sierra Thomas, no direct contact, no indirect contact with Ms. Thomas. You're not to be within 2,000 feet of where she lives, works, or goes to school. So that's the allegation. You have the right to have an attorney in this matter. Of course, I believe you already have a public defender for that. What's your attorney's name?
Robert Palmer.
Okay. You have the right for a contempt charge to have a trial, not by a jury, but just by a judge, but it'd have to be proven beyond a reasonable doubt that you violated a court order. So because this is a circuit court case, Mr. Bryson, I have no choice but to remand you until you see the judge of record, which is Judge Ecolina. Counsel, anything else for Mr. Bryson at this moment?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
That's it. Yep. Do the walk of shame over to the jury box.
All right, next matter is for Michael Petrogallo, 250271296.
Yes, good afternoon, Your Honor. Mike here. Yes, I brought a visual aid. This gentleman, this gentleman and I kind of are riding the same horse. It was just before me. I don't drive this. Apparently, I drive up Juanita Drive a lot, and it's 30 miles an hour, and then it is posted everywhere. And then it has this one sign that says 20 miles an hour when flashing. Now, this picture I took here is off the citation, okay? And the reason I put a pointer there because it says when flashing. Now, it was Monday, it was the 21st, but it was like 7, it was at night. So school's out, it's at night, it's dark out. And I thought I should have been watching to be doing 30 miles an hour, but so I kind of messed up on that. But when I saw this, I'm going, well, I don't remember seeing any place where there's 25 speed limit 25. It's always been like 30 or 20 or when flashing. So I don't know. I feel hornswoggled. But the thing is, I learned. Now, and you know what? It's not posted anywhere. So
25 miles per hour is posted all along that road.
I'm sorry I didn't notice it. I really, it was nighttime. I don't know. And I don't know how the trees were. I'm not trying to make excuses. Just going, Murphy's Law. He's also an officer. So I saw this fine and I'm going, oh my God, I think I was only doing 5 miles over the limit as far as what I thought.
Yeah.
But it's not like I think I'll go 5 over the limit. Okay. No, I just that, even for, I know. And by the way, that car that's being shown there, it wasn't my car either. It was my partner's car. So if that means anything.
How do you say her name? Whose car was it?
Well, it's on citation. It says Iona Blanca or Michael Petrogallo. She's my business partner, and that was her car. Okay. So I was trying to do a favor for her, and she let me use her car. And
but it looks like you're on the registration.
What's that?
You must be on the registration.
I am. It's a business car type. Well, we're in the adult family home business. And so we're constantly driving employees around or picking them up because, especially in the winter, because they get snowed in their own driveway. But we have all-wheel drive cars that can climb a tree. And so, I mean, I'm the Arctic Uber guy because, yeah, we can get you to work. No problem. I'll be there. Grab your lunch. So, yeah, but I'm just saying, I hope I can get that thing knocked down because that's quite a chunk. But
Yeah.
that's why I'm here.
Okay, and that's exactly what this is about. This is a first violation. It's 35. So on this, I would drop it down to $75.
Okie dokie. Well, thank you for that. And by the way, I'm
Yes.
sorry. I guess for the mailing of any paperwork coming to me, I want to make sure you have the correct address because that address is that's on this citation. It's attached to the car, even though I'm on the title and I'm the one paying it. But we receive all of our mail to a P.O. box in Kirkland, so I don't want to miss your paperwork.
Okay, that's what I have on the notice of court date. Looks like when you asked for a hearing, you put P.O. Box 2566. Box 2566.
Yes, that's correct.
So these photo tickets, they're treated like a parking ticket and they just get issued to the address on the car registration. So it must have been the Shoreline address.
It is. I have one last question for you. I did get a new car and are license plates required on both the front and back? Because I've seen people not with the front one on and I've got, so what's the law now with the license plate?
You'll have to look up the statute. I think it's still front and back, and I think it'll say on your registration.
Yeah, and the reason I ask is
I just renewed my registration, and I think the paperwork said required on front and back, but the little stub they give you is only for the back plate.
I see. Well, because the car I bought, it's a 2022 car, but it doesn't have a front license plate frame or bracket or even the semblance that were screw holes to hold one. So that's.
I know. They look better without it on the front. I don't know what police do on that, but I think it is required, but I don't know. I see a lot of Teslas that don't have anything on the front of the car.
Yeah. Well, my cruising days are over, so I'm not trying to look. How can you look sexy in a minivan? You know, it's really tough.
Those could be really nice.
Well, this one's a nice one. See, it is. It's a Pacifica, and I, what can I tell you?
I miss my minivan. I was happy to get rid of it once the kids didn't need it anymore, but they're nice.
Well, I've got 5 cars, and if I had to get rid of all of them but one, I would keep the minivan because it's so human friendly.
I drive a minivan.
You can do anything in it.
And you can wheel a bicycle in the back if you need to. It's amazing.
Everything. Okay, well, thank you for your reduction, and I'll look forward to getting the paperwork. The correct address.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, well, have a good day.
Too.
I guess we're
All
done.
right.
Thank
We
you.
are done.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Good afternoon. Are you Mitchell Emke?
Yeah.
Mr. Emke, we're on the record in case number 25-4920-ST. You're appearing for arraignment purposes this afternoon. You're appearing with your attorney, Mr. Brunette. Mr. Brunette, did you have opportunity to review the allegations on the complaint, nature of the offense, and the possible maximum penalties with your client?
I have not, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Emke, I'm going to place you and Mr. Brunette in a breakout room. Is that what you'd like to do, Mr. Brunette?
Yes, that's much appreciated, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. So you'll be able to have a private conversation with your attorney before we continue on the record with your arraignment.
Well, that was 15 minutes of my life I'll never get back.
We don't see you, but that's funny. Thank you.
I wish, I specifically ask. And so you spend all that time and then the attorney hasn't spoken with them. It's like, what is going on here, people? Chop, chop, as my late father was fond of saying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Jeez.
Thank you and welcome back. Once again, back on the record in case number 25-4920 Mr. Brunette, you have had opportunity to review allegations on the complaint, nature of the offense, and possible maximum penalties with your client.
Yes, Your Honor.
And how is it that your client wishes to proceed?
Today, Your Honor, we're going to plead not guilty, Your Honor. I did go over his rights with him and everything. We're willing to waive the reading, and then also we're requesting a PR bond today.
So, your client would have been offered, I believe, a $100 interim bond. He was not able to post that, or is he in jail for some other reason?
I don't know, Your Honor. I don't see why he would be in jail for any other reason. I can chat with his parents about making the $100 interim bond, but I guess I would ask the court today to switch it to a PR bond of $0 cash so that he could get out. He has a no criminal history at all, not even a speeding ticket. He is self-employed. He flies drones for a living for real estate purposes. So I don't think he's a flight risk or any risk of, committing any other offenses while on bond.
He flies drones for real estate purposes, so I don't think he's a flight risk. There's a joke in there somewhere. This attorney is so unbelievably dull. He is monotone and just... I have had Melba toast with more flavor than this man.
So I'll ask you, Mr. Emke, were you arrested for any other reason other than this outstanding warrant?
No.
All right. So I will place you on a $5,000 personal recognizance bond. It is a PR bond. You don't need to post any money, but you will, that it's your promise that you'll appear at every time the court orders you to do so, and you will, ends of the bond are that you may not use nor possess any alcohol, any illegal substance, any controlled substance, including marijuana, any mind or mood altering substances, or any non-prescribed medication. You will provide a list of your current prescriptions to the district court clerk. You will submit to random PBTs, and that's going to be 8 times per month. You would also submit to discretionary PBTs and discretionary urine screens whenever requested by a police officer or any court personnel, so you may not refuse. You may not enter a bar, casino, or any place that serves alcohol by the glass. You'll have no threatening, intimidating, harassing, or violent behavior towards any person. You'll be respectful of all court employees and care providers during the course of your case. You may not operate a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license, registration, and insurance, nor with the presence of any alcohol, any illegal substance, or any controlled substance, even that which might be prescribed to you. The next step in the process, the pretrial conference in this case, is going to be scheduled for November 6th. Mr. Brunette, is that date good for you?
I believe so, Your Honor.
It's at 9:30 a.m. in person here at the district court. Mr. Emke, and I do want to verify contact information with you, please. What is your phone number?
231.
And your mailing address?
Just do at outlook.com.
And where do you receive your regular mail? What city is that in?
Williamsburg.
Thank you. So don't leave jail without a copy of the referral form regarding the testing requirements. They will begin immediately. The referral form will give you the information that you'll need to know. You'll call a phone number each evening to see when it is that you'll need to go in and test the next morning. The court will mail you the notice with regard to the date and time of the pretrial conference. And Mr. Brunette, do you have any questions?
I don't have any questions, Your Honor. I think I'd respectfully object to the testing requirements just because he was charged with failure to report, and I haven't seen the police report, so I don't know, the underlying facts that are alleged, but I don't know if based on the charge if testing is really warranted in this matter.
It is, trust me. I'm going to order the testing. So again, please don't leave the jail without a copy of the referral form. We will see you here on November 6th at 9:30 a.m. And for right now, then, sir, you are all set.
Alrighty. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Okay, the next matter will be on the 2:30 calendar, Abraha Sarai, 250275966.
That's me, Your Honor.
Right there.
My camera is not working for some reason, but I can see you. I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. This is a school walk zone violation. You've asked to contest this, so you're saying you did not commit this infraction.
Well, the car is my car, but I don't remember getting the ticket. I didn't see a flash or anything. I just saw the mail. That's one.
Well, is someone else? Do you think someone else was driving your car? If you can swear under penalty of perjury that you weren't driving, I can dismiss the ticket.
No, nobody drove my car. It must be me.
Okay.
But I don't know the time. I don't know the time when.
This happened on July 24th, and it was 11:39 in the morning. So just before noon, and you were going just 6 miles over the limit.
So my other thing is this is the third time I'm getting a ticket on that light, and I feel like something is wrong with the camera.
Car? Mr. Zarai, this is the only ticket I'm showing for this Prius. Did you get a ticket in a different car?
It's the same car, but it's not. It's not like I'm talking about the history of it. I got one like 4 months ago, one like 3 months ago, and then I'm feeling suspicious about the functionality of the camera because I don't think I was going.
I just don't have any other tickets for you in my system. So there are no other ones from this car. Is it maybe in a different city, maybe Kenmore or Shoreline?
Lake Forest. Last time I talked to you, and you decreased the price for me. That's about maybe like some months ago.
And you were in this Prius?
Same Prius, yes.
That is very strange because it's not appearing on my screen. Normally, it would give me a whole list of any cases you've had.
Well, anyway, my issue is I don't know if the camera was working fine. I mean, that's what my question is.
Okay, well, I rely upon there are documents that are put up on the website that experts go out and test the equipment. They maintain it. They run checks of the radar to make sure that it's functioning properly. So I rely that has been done. So here it says you were going about 6 miles over. I don't have any information that would lead me to believe that it's not functioning, and that it seems that they have done everything they were supposed to do. If you are asking me to reduce the penalty, that would be a mitigation. If you are asking me to go through a contested hearing, I would read the citation and I would let you testify. And then if I find it committed, I would impose the $145. So those are kind of the two options we have at this point.
Well, I don't have any reason, but the only thing is if it was functioning well, and then that's the only issue I have. But the car is mine. I was a driver, and then even though I don't know when they took the camera, but I drive in that area often, so it could be me. So I'm going to leave it up to your judgment. So, what to say.
I'll reduce this. But I'm showing this as a first violation here, so I'm going to reduce this to $75. So I will take it down about half. And Mr. Zarai, are you still living in?
That is correct, My Honor.
Okay. All right. So I will make this reduction for you. We'll send you an invoice in the mail. And if you want to look at the records on the radar, they're all on the court website. Okay. You would need to go in there and pull up your ticket and then get the radar number and then go into my website and pull up the materials for that radar number. Okay.
So one question before you go. I would like to see the history of that camera. Is there a way to see?
That's what I just said. It's on my website.
Okay.
All right. If you go to speed measuring devices, it'll have all the documents there.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. You're welcome. All right. So you can go ahead and sign out.
I will. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, sir.
I told you guys tonight was going to be fun. Charlie, you're going to have to be, hold on, what was that word? Hold on. I got it here. Oh my goodness, we have talked a lot in the chat tonight. Ex-qualified. Charlie's going to be ex-qualified. Oh, that has to be entertaining and draining. I don't envy you. I even like at my age, I don't think I could handle having a 3-year-old running around here. I see my neighbor's 3-year-old boy out, and I always say, "Hey, buddy," and he's always coming up and going, "Are you okay?" He stands at the edge of their fence. He yells at me, "Are you okay?" And I yell back, "Yeah, buddy, I'm okay." He's so cute. Oh my goodness. Only the knives. Only the knives. Oh my gosh. What are some other common MLMs? Oh, the oils. We've got the essential oils. We can't forget about the wax candles or the beautiful charms. That's just a catalog of everything overpriced. Oh, the makeup. We've got Avon and Mary Kay. Oh, and home and garden parties. Oh, passions parties. Well, if you go by the claims, according to them, they cure everything. Oh, turquoise jewelry. I haven't seen that one. Oh, yes, we cannot forget the vitamins. We have, for instance, Moulin. See how good I am at this. Oh yeah, Tupperware. Ooh, you guys right on same cue. Those came in at 12:40 a.m. at the exact same time for both of you. It was like a mind meld. Oh, the magazines. Does anybody even read magazines anymore? Like other than having them at like on the doctor's office coffee tables, lawyers' offices, maybe. I don't know. I feel like magazines only exist for doctors' offices. I did too. I still have some of the product even. I couldn't get rid of it. Oh man, they'll hunt you down anywhere. I could get on Elon's rocket and go to Mars, be the first person on Mars, and over the radio it would come across. I'd like to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. Just a little bit. Oh my gosh. My grandma had so many Encyclopedia Britannicas. Yeah, she used to make me read them for fun. Oh, I did not know my body had zombie cells. That's kind of scary to think about. Oh, congratulations. Wow. Thanks. I'm $10 closer to Elon's rocket. I looked up what that was. It was exactly what I thought it would be. Hello, Sandy Herd. We had so much fun tonight, sweetie. I wished you'd have been there. No way. How much tech support could the CD version need? Like, the drivers were built in. You open your disk drive, you put disk in, you close disk drive, and computer go whirr, and up pop box. Yeah. Or the scammers that pretend to be Medicare. Oh, yeah. Oh, we've got that in spades. Just wait till they make me take you on a field trip. Oh, golly, no, I couldn't. That would require tolerating them. Right. Oh, thank you so much. careful if you ever order anything related to that topic. Like, I won't even say that word. But if you ever order anything from that topic, even to give to your coworkers as a joke, you are on a list and they will come find you. I'm not kidding. Doesn't matter if it's a $1.99 pamphlet. They will come find you. They want you that bad. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. You know, you forget how long it's actually been. I mean, like, I haven't heard for years. When was the last time we actually sat there and waited for a picture to load, watching the pixels like as they came in? I mean, things have improved slightly. That's been a long time. God, I'm old. Oh, I'm sorry. It was earlier when I was saying, when I was talking about how I cut the addresses out, because I did. I edited out all of the addresses. And so I made a comment. I was trying to make a comment that said, "Oh my God, I cut all these out." Well, because it had the word "cut" in it, StreamYard determined that it was not a good comment. And then I said delete. Well, apparently delete is no longer allowed either. So yeah. I get censored all the time on this side. Like, sometimes it'll seem like it takes me 15 years to write a reply or a comment. It's because, like, half of them get censored. And I have to sit there and reword them. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Oh, gosh. The days of... Oh, what was that? What did we use? The one Metallica sued. We downloaded music off. I know you did. Yeah, I just replicated it. Hello, Wire Mother, honey. There is an entire box of floppy drives, not the 3.5-inch discs, the actual big floppy drives at my parents' house. Yep. Storage. I know that what's on them, my mom's craft patterns. Not wrong. What's this? That's only 3 letters. It can't be important. Delete.sys. May as well. Master. Yep. That was it. That was it. It is. It really is. Like, we can't say anything as content creators. Not with the program. And it says that YouTube rejected my comment. I don't think so. I don't think YouTube determined my comment was spam or rejected it, as they say. I remember when that was the big thing. Yeah. Yep, they were threatening to imprison people that were downloading music. Even just like one song, they were threatening that if you did it, you'd go to prison. I love you, Linda Applegate, sweetie. Thank you for another wonderful night. Hello, Mark Addy. On the VHS tapes? Or the cassettes? I can't remember which it was. I know what you're talking about. I know a little bit of everything. Dunning-Kruger effect, I guess. Maybe. I get told I'm smart, and I tell them they're wrong. Oh my gosh, I'm behind on comments. Oh, you guys, this has been such a great night. I appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out with me and making me laugh. That was so great. Editing issues aside, of course. Oh man, I think I'm way harder on myself than I have to be, but dang, it bugs me. That's one of the reasons I started editing in the first place, was because it annoyed me that addresses and phone numbers were getting left in clips on other channels. I'm like, no, I'm taking those out. I was like, I'll do the work for free and give them the clips as long as it's done my way and right. Oh, you guys. I gotta go get Ava. I gotta make more coffee. This has been so wonderful. Oh, you are far too kind to me. Even though I'm a cheesehead. I don't own a single thing Packers. But I'm a cheesehead. This has become one of my favorite shirts. Absolutely. I love this color. I love this color. This was one that was gifted to me by C-Rex, who apparently fell asleep early tonight. She has to get up early, though, so I can't really blame her too much. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Oh, make sure she gets lots of hugs and pets and kisses. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so happy to have you here. And I'm so happy that you don't mind being teased, because they'll do it. They'll do it. No one is safe. Even me. Okay, guys. You guys are the absolute best. I don't know if I've told you lately, but I love you. Be safe, be well, Sleep sweet and much love.